We like to support the school, especially the participants who would like to participate in this event this afternoon in commemorating the 150th of the anniversary of the school. We thank you for all the past teachers, past supporters, and those who have been supporting us over the years. We cannot repay forever they have done to us. Give us joy to celebrate, but also to enjoy that are presented this afternoon. Bless all the children, bless all of us here, and when we go home this afternoon, may we continue to cherish the blessings and the good time that we experienced here. And we ask you to bless this function from the beginning till the end, and whatever we do, may your name be glorified. We ask this all through Christ our Lord.
Thank you, Elias. Thank you to Father Fidelis. Have a seat, everyone. A warm welcome to you this evening as we commemorate the 150th anniversary of the St. Augustine School here on Montserrat. This evening, we welcome you to the Montserrat Cultural Center for the Miss St. Augustine School Petite Cultural Pageant 2025. I'll be your host, Dr. Tiffany Skerritt Fleming, and it's a pleasure to welcome you here. I want to start by acknowledging a few special guests. I see we have with us this evening Archbishop Reese. Welcome home to you. Father Fidelis, members of the St. Augustine School Board, St. Augustine PTA, our parents, teachers, and of course, well-wishers. Thank you to the audience for being here. It promises to be a very exciting evening. And so we open with our introductory speech segment. This will be the first of 5 segments this evening as our 3 contestants showcase their intelligence, their poise, and their talent. This evening, our contestants are as follows. Contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. Contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead. Contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead. And so I want you to warm the hands up so that you're ready for the applause as we begin a show that promises to entertain. For our introductory speech segment this evening, the ladies will be judged under the following criteria. Contestants will perform an opening number which will flow directly into the introductory segment. Contestants should, in no more than 2 minutes, publicly introduce themselves by stating their name, age, contestant number, sponsor, and character pillar. They will be judged as follows. Content and relevance, 10 points. Delivery and eye contact, 5 points. Diction and clarity, 5 points. Fluency and mastery of language, 10 points, for a total of 30 points. So that's for you, the audience, as well as our judges. And I'd like to introduce to you our judges for the first 2 segments, that is, for the introductory speech segment and the school ambassadorial presentation. Please make welcome Mrs. Fiona Alexander Smith, Miss Paulisa Reiner, and Miss Keola Green. Please put your hands together for our judges. Definitely communication specialists with an ear for speech and language, so I know we'll be in for a treat. And as we get them set up, I'm just going to give you a tease for what is to come. So, as I said, we have 5 segments this evening. The first will be our introductory speech segment, followed by the school ambassadorial presentation. The young ladies will have an opportunity to teach us a little bit about the great St. Augustine School. As we said, the legacy is 150 years, and there's lots that we should know or need to be reminded of. Following this, we have our third segment, which is cultural expression wear. For cultural expression wear, the contestants would have selected a style or design of their choice that represents a theme of their choice, and we should be seeing some nice, colorful, casual pieces. We will follow that with our performing talent segment, where we will see a diverse set of skills, each girl choosing something that they are comfortable and well-suited for. And we end our pageant this evening with Best in Evening Wear. So something for everyone. I think it promises to be a fantastic pageant, and we know that you're here raring and ready to go. If anybody you know is on their way, tell them we'll be starting now. And I ask you to put your hands together as we cue to begin our introductory segment. Over to you, Ivor.
Passengers, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of SAPS Airlines and our entire crew, I warmly welcome you aboard flight SAPS 150 as we celebrate 150 years of excellence in education. On board this special flight is yours truly, 11-year-old Cassidy Wade, contestant number 1. As I take off this evening, I am thankful to my sponsor, Flo, for keeping me connected. Tonight, I proudly represent citizenship, a value that means being responsible, show respect, and making a positive impact at school and my community. Outside of the classroom, I enjoy spending time with friends and family, exploring new things, and most of all, dancing, my greatest passion. All of these things help me to be a better person, student, and citizen. Now that you know a little bit about your captain, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and direct your attention to the front, as my fellow crew members and I are ready to take you on a smooth and unforgettable journey filled with sound, sight, and the true talent of the St. Augustine Primary School. Get ready to be inspired, entertained, and proud as we celebrate this milestone, guided by the Catholic faith, supported by the dedication of our teachers, and reflected by the incredible teamwork and spirit of our students. Judges, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, let us soar. Ladies and gentlemen, well-wishers and esteemed judges, a pleasant good evening and welcome. Standing proudly before you is contestant number 2, Jemiah Mead, Miss Fairness. Sponsored by St. Augustine Primary School alumni, which are former students or graduates of the St. Augustine Primary School who stay in touch through networking. I am a talented individual with hobbies that include dancing, drama, and drawing. My favorite subject is mathematics because I love the sense of accomplishment I feel after solving an equation. In the future, I aspire to become a lawyer, driven by my passion for fighting for justice and ensuring that everyone is treated fairly and equally. This evening, I stand before you today reflecting the trait fairness. When I think of fairness, I think of the quality of treating people equally or in a way that is right or responsible. You may be wondering, how can you show fairness? It's quite simple. Just like myself, you can play by the rules, take turns, share, be open-minded, and don't take advantage of others. This evening, my fellow contestants and I are prepared to take you on a journey, one of beauty, brains, and pure magic. However, only one can become Miss St. Augustine Primary School's Miss Petite Cultural Princess. So remember me, the beautiful, the vivacious, the talented Jemiah Mead, contestant number 2. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as these Gemini queens return to set the stage on fire. Thank you.
Good evening, esteemed judges, fellow contestants, and beautiful audience members. It is truly an honor to stand before you all tonight. My name is Renedme Mead, Miss Trustworthiness, and I believe that when you walk with honesty and shine with kindness, you always land in greatness. As just 11 years old, I have been described as cheerful, kind, friendly, and bursting with joy, a lover of music, a passionate writer, and someone who truly enjoys life. Whether I am dancing, learning new things, soaking up the sun at the beach, baking sweet treats for my mom, or eating juicy mangoes fresh from the tree. A proud daughter of the Emerald Isle of the Caribbean, our beautiful Montserrat. And I believe that when you walk with honesty and shine with kindness, always that. Did you know that the word trustworthy comes from the Old Middle English word trust, meaning confidence and reliance, and the Old English word weop, meaning honorable? That's right, at St. Augustine, we don't just think, we belong.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In our opening segment, contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. Contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jeremiah Mead. And contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead. Definitely a job well done to our princesses this evening. And I know that the stage is a tough place to be. Job well done to all of them. I want to acknowledge the presence of Miss Teen Montserrat. Miss Chambers, welcome. We know you have some duties to do for us later. But ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for that introductory opening segment by our beautiful princesses. We are cruising nicely along, and we want to prepare you for our second segment. Just letting you know that in between segments, we have various acts, various pieces of entertainment. So you can look forward to that, something to dazzle you, something to keep your eyes enticed. And so between this segment and the next, I'd like you to put your hands together and welcome the St. Augustine School dancers. Please put your hands together as we welcome our St. Augustine School dancers to do a piece for us.
Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. Best thing in the world. Never trade you for anybody else. And brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. The best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else. Singing.
She says she really grew up poor like me. Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jeans and a pure whitey. She never dream forever be nobody wifey. Yeah. She wanna mean a pretty but your heart is a miss. Play you like a villain cause she caught in a way. Tonight I am walking away. 9 to 5 mine and I grind, yeah. Tonight I might fall in love. Depending on how you hold me. I'm glad that I'm calming down. Can't let no one come control me. Keep dancing and call it love. She fights it by falling slowly. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told me. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. Your back against the world. I never trade you for anybody else. A brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. The best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else.
Pose like a trophy when Naomi's walking. She need an Oscar for that pretty dark skin. Pretty like Lupita when the camera's closing. Drip broke the levee when my Kelly's rolling. I think tonight she might braid her braids. Melanin too dark.
Put your hands together for the St. Augustine School dancers. Quick break, nice transition. A job well done, reminding us that our brown skin girls are to be celebrated and appreciated. We will be keeping this round of judges, so I want to acknowledge them one more time. We have transitioning into our school ambassadorial presentation, our esteemed panel of communicators from the only radio station, our national radio station. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Fiona Alexander Smith, Miss Paulisa Reina, and Miss Keola Green. For this segment, just to brief the audience judges, those who are keeping track, for the school ambassadorial presentation, each contestant will be allotted 5 minutes to make their presentation. Please note that every minute that contestants go over the allotted time 1 point per judge will be taken from their overall score. A bell will be sounded at 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and a double bell at 6 minutes to signal the start of the point deduction. Contestants are allowed to refer to their notes. The contestant will present on the focal area of the school that was previously selected. The presentation should be informative, engaging, and the content factual. The contestant will, in 5 minutes, inform the audience about the focal point they are representing. She's expected to meet the following criteria: under content and relevance, which is 15 points, presentation, which is 10 points, diction and clarity, 10 points, interpretation, 15 points. In some ways, this reminds me of debate, so it's timed. We have a focal point and guidance, and the girls will be allowed to refer to notes. I want to encourage the audience, in moments of pause, yes, we can welcome applause, but if best, you can just allow silence so they can catch their points. Sometimes stage fright has a role to play, so we allow them some quiet just to reposition their minds and continue. Encouragement can be included at the end. Okay? So we continue in the order. As you would have noted, each girl had a unique color which matches their character pillar. And just to remind you, this evening we will be looking at a contestant for citizenship, that was Miss Wade in purple. Character pillar of fairness, Miss Jemiah Mead in orange. And our Miss Trustworthiness, which is Renesmee Mead, who wore blue. So we celebrate our character pillars throughout as we remember our ladies. Judges, are we ready to go? I must say special thanks and kudos to our adjudicators over in the corner, Miss Nicole and Mrs. Fernandez. Thank you for helping us out this evening. Your job is an important one. So, first up for our ambassadorial presentation criteria, we welcome back to the stage our contestant number 1, Miss Cassidy Wade, to do her. Okay, we're guessing a cue that we're not there yet. So I'll give you a little tease for what is to come. I haven't yet told you who our sponsors are, so let's take a moment to acknowledge those sponsors who have made this afternoon possible. We know that pageantry is never free, and so we're grateful to our title sponsors. I would like to acknowledge Flow, Tropic Feast Restaurant, St. Augustine Alumni Association. Also, a huge thank you to Bank of Montserrat Limited, Ramps Fix It, Montserrat Arts Council, and of course, the St. Augustine Primary School. In our silver sponsor category this evening, we have the Montserrat Building Society, Ministry of Building, Utilities, Infrastructure, Labor, Transportation, and Ecclesiastical Affairs with the ICT department known as BUILT, M&I Networks, J. Couture, Dunamis Products and Services, M&I Networks, and the Honorable John P. Osborne, Jr. A thank you to our bronze sponsors, who are as follows: Victor's Montserrat Limited, St. Patrick's Cooperative Credit Union, Alveston House, Summer Breeze Restaurant, the Montserrat Stationery Center, TM Braiding, Idela's Designs, Oasis Spa, the Petty Bar, AL Beauty, Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, Miss Joanna Richards of Phoenix Creations, Lavaden Fitness, CG United Insurance, and Flowers by Claudia. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our sponsors this evening. Without them, we would not be able to host this, our first, as far as I recall, Miss Petite, Miss Cultural Pageant, St. Augustine Petite competition. I await the cue to continue, but in the meantime, we give you a little insight into what our winners get this evening. So we have 3 beautiful ladies who are contesting for the title of Miss Cultural Pageant 2025. And our prizes this evening are as follows. I think we're still getting ready. Our consolation prizes will receive participation trophy, $250 cash prize sponsored by Ramps Fix-It, 1 smartwatch sponsored by the ICT Department, Ministry of Built, 1 pair of earbuds sponsored by the ICT Department, Ministry of Built, gift voucher sponsored by the Munchat Stationery Center, a gift sponsored by Idela's Designs, $50 lunch voucher at Summer Breeze Restaurant, body care items sponsored by Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, $100 value pedicure gift certificate from the Petty Bar, $50 cafe cash at Sage Cafe, sponsored by Lavenden Fitness Gym, and 1 handbag and hair bows. We also have special prizes, in particular for this segment, which is the ambassadorial presentation. We have a trophy and cash prize being sponsored, valuing $150 by Dunamis Products and Services for the best ambassadorial presentation. So we look forward to that. And we know that our girls, the sponsors, chaperones, and parents have been working hard for several weeks, several months in preparation for tonight's pageant. So we wish them all the very best. I'm going to ask our tech team to cue a bit of music as we wait for the beginning of this segment. We welcome to the stage to open our ambassadorial presentation segment contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. Please put your hands together and make her welcome.
It's on. A teacher's light is quiet and warm. It guides us through each passing storm. With gentle hands and hearts so wise, they help our minds and spirits rise. So here tonight, with joy and pride, I stand for teachers far and wide. Judges, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening. Before, we had doctors, pilots, or even mechanics. We had teachers. They show us how to read big words, solve tricky problems, and be kind to one another. They are our helpers, cheerleaders, and sometimes even our second parents. And that is why tonight I am proud to talk about some of the amazing teachers of the St. Augustine Primary School, past and present, who has helped shape this school for 150 years. As the ambassador of the pillar, citizenship, I honor those who have served others with patience, strength, and love. According to a brief history of St. Augustine Roman Catholic School by Kathy Buffon, Catholic education in Montserrat began as early as 1860 when Father Patrick Smythe opened the first parochial church right inside the church building. However, it was in 1875 when the first purpose-built schoolroom was constructed under the leadership of Father Ganu. Miss Savage and Miss Kernan, both from the United Kingdom, were the first recorded teachers. And that was the beginning of the story of St. Augustine Primary School. Over the years, our school has faced many storms, hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, and pandemics. But each time, our teachers stood strong, and St. Augustine always came back stronger. In fact, one parent recalls that after the volcanic eruption in 1995, when things were hard and scary, teachers and parents banded together to reopen school. 3 government teachers at the time also stepped in. There were Teacher Arlene Hogan, Teacher Vanessa Williams, and Teacher Maureen Buffon. They showed us that even in the face of disaster, learning must continue. That moment proved something important at the St. Augustine. Our teachers protect, they lead, and they rebuild. Volunteers also came to teach, guide, and support the teachers. Years later, when COVID-19 closed schools around the world, our teachers adapted again. They learned how to teach through screens, through messages, through apps, anything at all to keep us learning and feeling connected, even when we were apart. And guess what? We still use some of those online tools today to learn even better and smarter. Over time, many wonderful teachers have passed through our school gates. Some names are still spoken today with love and respect. We acknowledge teachers Alric Taylor, Wanis Fasad, Arlene Hogan, Jody John Baptist, Diane David, Denisha Jones, Anna K. Johnson, Shanika Allen, and our dear secretary, Auntie Pat. Though she may not have taught us in a classroom, we have learned from her many qualities, such as kindness, hard work, and care. We honor Miss DeLacy Peter, Teacher Sarah Lee Ogaro, Mr. Stephen Menz, Miss Althea Allen, Teacher Manelva Greenaway, Teacher Ingrid Prince, Mrs. Mary Hickson, Teacher Evelyn Gibson, Mr. Roy Graves, Miss Nawida Brown, Mr. Sylvester Brown, Miss Clibia Figueroa, and Mrs. Desney Edgecombe. And who could ever forget Teacher Sarah? Yes, she was strict, but full of heart. A past student reflected, she cheered the loudest on sports day and led the glee club with pride. Then there's Teacher Jennifer, our grade K teacher who welcomes the tiniest students with open arms and builds the foundation for everything they will learn. And Teacher Vanessa, who has guided many grade 6 students, including me, through their final year. She makes sure we are confident, prepared, and ready to transition to the Montserrat Secondary School. She was even recognized as Montserrat Teacher of the Year for 2012 to 2013, a validation of her dedication and excellence in the classroom. And so tonight, as we celebrate 150 years of excellence in education, I say thank you. Thank you to the teachers who helped us with our ABCs and timetables. Thank you for the smiles, the stories, and the lessons we will never forget. Thank you for showing up during eruptions and during lockdowns. Thank you for believing in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you for teaching us to know God and to know ourselves. To every teacher who ever walked through those doors of the St. Augustine Primary School, this is for you. We see you, we thank you, we celebrate you. To God be the glory.
And that was contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. I think our audience can do better than that. Keep our contestants nice and warm with the applause. And I know we reflected on some familiar names, some teachers who have made an impact, who have left a lasting legacy. And so this evening we reflect on 150 years. This pageant seeks to highlight 150 years of excellence in education. It is a joy to see our students reflecting and sharing these stories this evening. As we look towards our summer vacation, I know our teachers are grateful for the break, happy to be resting after a year that has been full. And we know the upcoming week we have our final assembly and graduation to look forward to, so parents and students alike will be closing out our 2024-2025 school year. We prepare now to welcome our second contestant for the ambassadorial presentation. And we have 3 lovely and intelligent ladies this evening who are showcasing their talents, representing their school. I know some of our pageant recruiters are looking happy this evening for the potential of future pageants here in Montserrat, looking at the presentations we've seen and the eloquence and beauty of our ladies. So lots of promise definitely for pageantry in Montserrat. We will be transitioning to contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, as we welcome to the stage Jemiah Mead. Please put your hands together and make her welcome. Miss Jemiah Mead, contestant number 2, Miss Fairness.
It is with sincere gratitude and immense pride that I stand before you today to reflect on and pay tribute to all the past and present principals for their extraordinary leadership that has shaped St. Augustine Primary School into the pillar of education, faith, and community that it is today. Our journey began in 1932, where nuns and priests managed the school. However, I will focus on the era post-1980. Mrs. Eileen V. Edwards courageously took the helm in 1989, a year that tested the soul of Montserratians, and served until 2000. Although she claimed not to be an expert in the profession, she possessed the dynamic qualities needed to lead. Amidst the chaos of Hurricane Hugo and the eventual eruption of the Sophia Hills volcano, she led with resilience, grace, and unshakable faith. Her words still echo powerful today. God sent me there for a purpose. With vision, courage, and a heart devoted to service, she volunteered her time, free of cost, and transformed trials into triumphs. Mrs. Edwards was a stern disciplinarian who never tolerated tardiness or half-hearted effort. Yet, beneath the rigged expressions was a woman of quiet kindness. Her voice, though firm, never rose in anger. She reminded us that children are a gift from God and that they deserve our very best. Miss Anne-Marie Jewell served as principal of St. Augustine Primary School from 2010 to 2013, and again in 2023. When she returned for a brief one-year stint, Miss Jewell, a poet, a writer, a dramatist, a singer, and a songwriter, brought artistic energy and creative passion to the school. It was no surprise that she expanded and enhanced student enrichment through extracurricular activities. During her time, she established the Science Fair that was celebrated this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, introduced an ICT program, and set up the computer lab, as well as the annual public speaking with multimedia presentations. She also reintroduced the steel orchestra program. Miss Jua composed the school song, Novarum Te, Novarum Me. Fast forward to the modern era, and we celebrate Mrs. Claudia Skerritt, who served as principal from 2013 to 2023. A decade marked by continued excellence, innovation, and compassion. Her leadership ushered in a renewed spirit, a vibrant community culture, and a commitment to not just nurturing students' intellects, but also their self-worth and identity. Mrs. Skerritt was my first principal when I entered St. Augustine Primary School at the age of 5. Her encouraging words, warm smile, and vibrant events left a lasting impact on me and made a difference in my life. Our current principal, Miss Audrey Jean-Baptiste, brings with her almost 30 years of experience as a dedicated and passionate secondary school teacher. She believes that transitioning into leadership at St. Augustine calls for patience, adaptability, and a renewed focus on the fundamental stages of learning. Her first year has already demonstrated her commitment to fostering a school culture where every child is seen, supported, and encouraged to reach their fullest potential. To all those who have held the mantle of leadership at St. Augustine Primary School, including Mrs. Vanetta Williams, who served as acting principal from 2000 to 2004, and Sister Cecilia, who led from 2004 to 2010. We offer our heartfelt thanks. Your dedication has etched a legacy that lives on in every child, every classroom, and every life touched by your hands and hearts. Thank you, and may God continue to bless the St. Augustine Primary School family.
Miss Fairness Jeremiah Mead, completing her ambassadorial presentation and reflecting on the history based on our leadership and our principles. Definitely a story to be told. Lots of fantastic women in leadership throughout the years, and a strong legacy in education for Montserrat. Please put your hands again together for Miss Mead for her ambassadorial presentation. And so we close out this segment by welcoming Miss Trustworthiness, contestant number 3, Renesmee Mead. Please make her welcome as she comes to the stage. We are here at the St. Augustine Petite Miss Cultural Pageant 2025.
St. Augustine Primary School, groups and clubs. Good evening, judges, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I will be presenting on the groups and clubs of St. Augustine School. St. Augustine Catholic Primary School was founded in 1875 and is Montserrat's longest-serving primary school. From its earliest days, St. Augustine has focused not only on academic excellence, but also on helping students grow in other important areas of life with the formation of groups and clubs. A group refers to several people or things that are located, gathered, or classed together. On the other hand, a club is an association dedicated to a particular interest or activity. At St. Augustine, clubs and groups give students the chance to make new friends, explore shared interests, and develop leadership and life skills. Rainbows. Girl guiding has been around since 1909. In the 1980s, leaders saw the need for a group for younger girls, so they created Rainbows to welcome girls as young as 4 years old into the guiding movement. St. Augustine School began its Rainbows program in May 2018. Once a girl becomes a member, a special ceremony is held where she is pinned by the head leader and recites the Rainbows Pledge. This program was first led by Miss Helen Owen, followed by Clarabelle Figueroa. Rainbows meet after school where they engage in fun activities such as painting, hula hooping, and much more. After completing Rainbows, the girls transition into Brownies in grade 3, continuing their guiding journey with new challenges and adventures. Let me tell you a little secret. We do have 2 Brownie boys who have transitioned over to Brownies with us. Shh, don't tell anyone. St. Augustine Brownies. Did you know that the 4th Montserrat Brownie Pack was started in 2018 right here at St. Augustine School? Yes, the first leaders were Miss Tricia Mead and Miss Clarabelle Figueroa. When the Brownies group began, students of age joined and pledged their membership to the St. Augustine School Brownies. Today, the group has grown. The current leaders are Miss Anna Johnson and Miss Geraldine Mason. From 2018 to present, the Brownies have taken part in a variety of fun and meaningful activities, including Colony Picnic, delivering food to vulnerable people, Brownie Social, just to name a few. I, too, am a proud member of the Brownies. Even though I've outgrown my uniform and earned many badges for different skills, I remain true to our pledge. I promise that I will do my best to be true to myself, to develop my belief, to serve the King and my community, to help other people, and to keep the Brownie Guide law. Some of the badges I've earned include first aid, music, and home skills. St. Augustine Steelpan. The St. Augustine Steelpan group was revived in 2007 by Mr. Herman Cupid Francis, who is still the leader today. Practices are held after school. At present, the ensemble includes 20 students ranging from grade 4 to grade 6. Students learn to play a variety of instruments, some of which include tenor, double tenor, guitar, cellos, and high bass. The St. Augustine Glee Club. The St. Augustine Glee Club has been a part of St. Augustine School since it was established in Plymouth. The club is open to grades 5 and 6, and over the years, several teachers have led the club with care and dedication, including teacher Sarah Allen, Miss Anne-Marie Dewar, and is currently assisted by Miss Alicia Romeo. The Glee Club has proudly performed at church service, the Christmas concerts, and graduation ceremonies, where they perform folk songs, national songs, religious music, Caribbean reggae, and our very own calypso. Some other clubs are Art Club, which is led by teacher Anna Johnson, and Public Speaking, which is assisted by Honorable Veronica Hector Dorset. Whether you're learning music, helping others, or just making new friends, groups and clubs at St. Augustine School make school a place where every talent can shine. At St. Augustine, we don't just learn, we belong. Thank you.
That was Miss Trustworthiness, contestant number 3, Renez Mimi. Put your hands together again for all 3 ladies for a job well done. I think this segment was a better advertisement than we could ask for. And so potential parents out there, if you're listening or if you have a friend who should have a child going into primary school, share some of these details. We have clubs and societies, we have excellent teachers and leadership that matters. You know, 150 years is no small thing to celebrate. And so this year, I know we have a full calendar of activities. This pageant is but one of them. So you can look out for more updates. If you're on Facebook, you can find us at St. Augustine School and keep up to date with what is going to be going on. I know that we have had an earful so far from the introductory to ambassadorial segments. We have had so far our St. Augustine School dance group coming to entertain. And so as we transition segments this evening, I would like you to welcome one of our St. Augustine students. She is known on the stage as Emerald Empress, but her name is Miss Athalia Williams. And she'll be coming to do one of her Calypso songs. She would have entered the Junior Calypso show this year, and I think last year as well. So please put your hands together and welcome Miss Athalia Williams, Emerald Empress, for our next side act performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me celebrate our heroes in song. Emerald hills to the sapphire seas lies a land of strength and bravery. Through trials and storms, they stood so tall. Our heroes answered the nation's call. With hearts of cold and spirits bright, they carved our path. They shone the light. Their legacy forever stays, guiding us through all our days. Heroes of Montserrat, bold and true. Heroes of Montserrat, we salute you. We honor your deeds, your dreams we pursue. Heroes of Montserrat, we are proud of you. Through history's page, your names remain in our hearts. Our heroes have a special place. I say in our hearts, our heroes have a special place. To the youth who, yes, they build our dreams with torn and tired hands, fought for our rights, protected our land. Through ash and fire, through wind and rain, our heroes stood their ground through the pain. With love so deep for sweet Montserrat, their memory, we proudly keep, that's a fact. Their voices echo so strong and clear, reminding us why we are here. Heroes of Montserrat, bold and true. Heroes of Montserrat, we salute you. We honor your deeds, your dreams we pursue. Heroes of Montserrat, we are proud of you. Through history's page, your names remain in our hearts. Our heroes have a special place. I say in our hearts, our heroes have a special place. To the youths who rise with hopeful eyes, believe in your dreams and reach for the skies. The heroes of past, they lit the flame. Now it's your turn to carry on their name. Their strength will guide your way at every stride, with wisdom, pride, and courage at your side. You are the future, so bright and free. You're the next chapter of Montserrat's legacy. Heroes of Montserrat, bold and true. Heroes of Montserrat, we salute you. We honor your deeds, your dreams we pursue. Heroes of Montserrat, we are proud of you. Through history's page, your names remain in our hearts. Our heroes have a special place. I said in our hearts, our heroes have a special place. Let us rise like Bambo, Griffith, and Arrow, Jim Allen, Annie Dyer, Howe, and Hero rise. Let the stories inspire, fueling us with unending fire. Together we'll stand, keeping their vision alive. Montserrat spirit will forever thrive. Heroes of Montserrat, bold and true. Heroes of Montserrat, I salute you. I honor my deeds, your dreams I pursue. Heroes of Montserrat, I believe like you. Because on history's page, I intend to write my name. And in your hearts, I know I have a special place. Emerald Empress, national hero, I'll be one day. Emerald Empress, national hero, I'll be one day. Emerald Empress, national hero, I'll be one day. Thank you, Montserrat.
Emerald Empress, handling that calypso with skill and musicality. Listen, let me tell you, when it comes to a cappella, you know, it's a whole different ball game. Please put your hands together again. Atalia, job very well done. And reminding us of our national heroes in such a beautiful song. Judges, thank you. We know that you had a tough task. And to those who handled the introductory speech and school ambassadorial presentations, our communication experts, thank you very much. We transition to our cultural expression wear. And ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you based on the descriptions alone that you are in for a treat. The cultural expression wear segment carries 40 points. Contestants may select any style or design of their choice, with the Montserrat National Madras being the prominent feature. The outfit should be creative, colorful, dynamic, and innovative. The outfit should be age-appropriate and accompanied by a description, which I will read, when the contestant is showcasing the piece. Areas of focus. Impact, 10 points. The outfit should evoke a reaction of approval, admiration, and the outfit should render interest and excitement. So I'm saying this part just for you, because if you react well, then that helps for impact. So audience, you have a job to do. Carriage, 15 points. Contestants should wear the outfit confidently. Walks should be smooth and embody the outfit. Contestants should look natural and not appear stiff or robotic. Movements should be flowing. That includes turns and stops. Poses should be appropriate, properly executed, and varied. Contestants should always exude energy and excitement. The final part of that is suitability or fit. Contestants' outfit should fit properly and not be too tight or too loose. The outfit should complement the contestant's body type, and the color should complement the contestant's skin tone. We welcome to the judges' table at this time to judge our cultural expression wear segment, Mrs. Kristen Taylor-Hilton, Mrs. Sonika Lee, and Ms. Shanae Taylor-Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our judges for the cultural expression wear. They are designers, fashionistas, and lovers of culture and fashion in their own rights. So I know that they are well suited for judging this segment. We want to say thank you to our sponsors again, because we know that pageantry doesn't come cheap. And so I must highlight our title sponsors. For those contestants, we have 3. For contestant number 1, we thank Flow. Contestant number 2 is sponsored by the St. Augustine School Alumni Association. And contestant number 3 is sponsored by Tropic Feast Restaurant. Other title sponsors this evening include Bank of Montserrat Limited, Ramps Fix It, Montserrat Arts Council, and the St. Augustine Primary School. In the silver sponsors category, the Montserrat Building Society, Ministry of Building, Utilities, Infrastructure, Labor, Transportation and Ecclesiastical Affairs, ICT Department, which is the Ministry of Built, formerly MCWLE, for those who didn't know, MNI Networks, J. Couture, Dunamis Products and Services, MNI Networks, and the Honorable John P. Osborne. Our bronze sponsors for the St. Augustine School, Miss Petite Cultural Pageant 2025, Victor's Montserrat Limited, St. Patrick's Cooperative Credit Union, Alveston House, Summer Breeze Restaurant, the Montserrat Stationery Center, TM Hair Braiding, Idela's Designs, Oasis Spa, the Petty Bar, AL Beauty, Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, Miss Joanna Richards of Phoenix Creations, Lavaden Fitness, CG United Insurance, and Flowers by Claudia. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we do not have an intermission segment, but I have been informed that snack boxes are on sale, and these snack boxes look quite tasty, a variety of items inside, from pizza to drumettes to something sweet like cake and patties, and they are on sale in the foyer. So if at any point you wish to refresh yourselves, please feel free to support our school and the snack boxes on sale. So we are at the cultural expression wear segment. And I'm going to check and see if our ladies are ready and ready to come out. In the meantime, Ivor, a little bit of music, and audience, stay tuned for our next segment. Ready? Moving full speed ahead into our cultural expression wear. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? For our cultural expression wear segment, judges, are we ready? All right, music. And we welcome on stage contestant number 1, Miss Cassidy Wade, in her cultural expression wear. Need to be spoken. Sunrise Pride speaks for itself. Cassidy Wade, contestant number 1, wears a casual cultural outfit that celebrates Montserrat's heritage with a fresh, youthful twist. The crisp white blouse features soft puff sleeves and a wide collar trimmed with the madras, crowned by a bold pleated necklace a statement, wouldn't you agree? The highlight of the look is a fitted madras pant that flares below the knee into a cascade of dramatic ruffles, softened with delicate layers of orange and green tulle. Bold, unique, unforgettable. This is Sunrise Pride. Sewn by Cheryl Castle of Castle Designs and accessorized by Kathy Ryan. This is contestant number 1, Miss Cassidy Wade.
She's always on my mind.
Sponsored by Flow. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? As we welcome contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead.
As the morning light rises to greet me, yes, I'm feeling fine. Her blessings are
This ensemble is an absolute showstopper. Perfect for a stylish little fashionista, this outfit beautifully blends Montserrat's traditional madras print with playful elegance. Bold, vibrant madras fabric bursts with lively orange, green, and white patterns, adding a cheerful festive flair. The one-shoulder ruffle top steals the spotlight with its dramatic sculptural design, adding a touch of couture charm. Paired with high-waisted palazzo pants, the wide-leg silhouette flows gracefully and ends in matching orange ruffled hems, creating a cohesive, eye-catching finish. A matching headbow crowns the look, tying it all together with sweet cultural pride. This outfit is perfect for any occasion where a little queen wants to shine brightly. It's fashion-forward, culturally rooted, and full of joy. To complement the outfit, Miss Fairness wears a brown wedged heel sandal and madras earrings. Ladies and gentlemen, a Rose Graves creation, beautifully crafted and presented by Miss Fairness, contestant number 2, Miss Jemiah Mead. And so we transition to our final contestant for cultural wear, contestant number 3, Miss Renesmee Mead, Miss Trustworthiness.
as the morning light rises to greet me. Yes, I'm feeling fine. Her blessings are raising me steady.
Tonight, she captivates in a vibrant, exclusively designed ensemble inspired by the soul and cultures of Montserrat. The bodice, rendered in bold orange, features a soft, sweet heart neckline and structured silhouette, striking yet refined. It echoes the island's warmth and spirited energy. Her skirt, crafted from Montserrat's iconic madras fabric in hues of green, gold, and white, wraps gracefully at the waist before cascading into a playful flounce hem. Triple-tiered ruffles in orange, white, and green, seamlessly blending tradition with flair and fluidity. Feast your eyes on the hand-braided choker and the madras earrings that complement the outfit. With poise in her posture and pride in her step, contestant number 3 doesn't just wear this look, she embodies it, carrying culture with confidence and grace. I give you Montserrat's majestic culture and glam, contestant number 3, Miss Renesmee Mead, Miss Trustworthiness. gentlemen, we can't give you just one look. And so we welcome back to the stage our 3 contestants to do their closeout routine in casual, cultural, expressive wear. Put your hands together for them as they come back out.
Me. Yes, I'm feeling fine. Alright, her blessings are raising me steady. Yeah, all of the time. I'm shining like a gem, she sparkles quite lovely. In the dusty, dusty time. At the sunset, she's dark and she's lovely. And love so divine. I'm in love.
Contestant number 1, Miss Cassidy Wade.
With voices of joy and with laughter, I know we can.
Contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead.
She's so divine.
Contestant number 2, Miss Jemiah Mead, Miss Fairness. You have one more round of applause in you, so let's put our hands together for our beautiful ladies in cultural expressive wear. I had a moment there where I had goosebumps. I got very emotional, and it's so good to see it's so good to see our young women shining on stage, confident, beautiful, proud to represent their culture. Please put your hands together again for their designers, all local, all showcasing their skills. It really, all of them are queens, I agree. You know, just to give you a little backstory, it has been brought to my attention that this evening's pageant was really an idea birthed within the girls, and they're the ones who wanted to showcase their skills. They're the ones who went to Miss Jean-Baptiste and said, we want to have a pageant. We want to represent our school. And I think that interest, that talent that they're going to be displaying, it really showcases what the school has developed in them, that confidence, that interest, and that pride for school and for country. To our judges for this segment, thank you. We relieve you of your duties until later. I'm sure you wish you doubled the price for the ticket, because this entertainment on a Saturday evening is hard to come by. So feel free to patronize the snack boxes and the bar. I know one of our young ladies would have mentioned clubs and societies, and so for our next side act, I would like you to put your hands together for our school steel orchestra, led by Mr. Herman Cupid Francis. The St. Augustine Steel Orchestra will be doing our next piece of entertainment. Please put your hands together for them as we transition to our other segments. I got comfortable there expecting about 2 more songs, Mr. Francis. Please put your hands together again for the orchestra. Job well done. Something old school for the youngins. Nicely executed. So you've had a bit of beauty, you've had a bit of brains, and now we would like to showcase some talent. And so for our segment number 4, we will be evaluating performing talent. For this segment, the contestant may showcase one or a combination of the talents: singing, dancing, or dramatizing. She may be an instrumentalist, magician, or gymnast. Fire acts and belly dances are strictly prohibited. So if that's what you came to see, just giving you a heads up, those are not going to be included on this evening's talent panel. The chosen material and any accompanying elements must be age appropriate and should not contain any content that could be deemed offensive based on race, creed, or gender. Any songs or readings with mature, inappropriate, or indecent language is strictly prohibited. Our judges for this segment, please make welcome, judging our performing talent, Mr. Courtney Rodney, Ms. Sharice Allen, and Ms. Kewell agreed. Please put your hands together for our judges as they make their way to the table and they receive their instructions. Under performing talent, the subsections are as follows. Authenticity, 10 points. Contestants must show originality of presentation and creativity of the idea or concept. Interpretation. Contestants should have command of the talent form and theme, and the concept should be well thought out and depicted. Natural talent. At no time should there be any evidence that the contestant is mechanically presenting the performance. There should be harmony between the contestant and the talent being performed. Presentation, 15 points. Contestant should be skilled in the selected talent. Performance should be naturally delivered. There should be no evidence of discomfort during the performance. There should not be an over-reliance on props, set and/or accompaniment. The use of live props, that's other persons, is strictly forbidden, and the contestant is expected to connect with the audience so that they are entertained and their attention captured. Closing out talent relevance, the concept should be coherent and easily understood, props should be relevant, and all elements of the talent should complement each other, from set to costume, music to performance. So we're all on the same page? And that's our performing talent segment. As I said, it carries the most weight with 65 points. Our 3 judges are ready and in place. But before I move on, I have to start going through our thank yous. I don't want to leave our vote of thanks to the end because there's several persons who we want to say thank you to. I want to say kudos to Mr. Ivor Greenaway, iTech Montserrat, Sound and Lighting, and his team, Mr. Pico Williams and team, Ms. Nicole Dubry, Mr. Calvin Lewis, the management and staff of the Montserrat Cultural Center who have been hosting us this evening, ID Montserrat, Cassell's Designs, Rock Prince, Father Fidelis, the St. Augustine Steel Orchestra and St. Augustine School Dancers, Mr. Elias Chambers, Ms. Athalia Williams, Ms. Anna Johnson, Ms. Jody Jean-Baptiste, Mrs. Wanis Passad, Ms. Casey Ryan, Mrs. Tazia Briscoe-Daru, and we'll continue our thank yous as well later on. Are we ready for talent? I think we've been refreshed. I see a few people with their snack boxes and beverages, which is great. Please support our school. And we welcome to the stage to open this talent segment our first contestant. This evening, remember, we have 3 contestants, each representing their various character pillars. We have Miss Citizenship, Miss Fairness, and mistrustworthiness. So little lessons built into our pageant today. Opening this evening's talent segment, we welcome to the stage contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. And her talent this evening will be dance. Please put your hands together and make her welcome. Some of us see the world a little differently, and that's okay. Tonight, through dance, Cassidy shares a message for everyone who has ever felt left out or misunderstood. Be proud of who you are. Be bold. Be bright. Be you. This is Cassidy.
You're a burden, a mistake, a disruption. Why can't you just be normal?
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Put your hands together again for contestant number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Opening our talent segment, Miss Cassidy Wade, Miss Citizenship. And it's so amazing to see our girls, our young ladies, bringing their talents to the stage tonight with a message. Not just talent, but with a message. And doing it beautifully. I have to say that I'm happy that this evening I was asked to MC and not to judge. And I know that our judges have their hands full because all the girls will be bringing and have been bringing their A game. We transition to our second contestant, and each of our ladies, happy to let you know that they'll be doing different talents, which means there's something for everyone, right? A little bit of dance, a little bit of music, a little bit of drama, which is great, each unique in their own way. And so I invite you to put your hands together as we welcome, okay, a little bit of a pause there, no problem. Something to look forward to after this segment, still getting ready, but our final segment this evening will be our best in evening wear, and I know you got a little taste of culture for cultural expression. So we have another segment to dazzle you, another segment to get you excited. For those fashion lovers and design lovers, we have that to close out our show this evening. I want to say a special thank you to our side acts, both those who are students and those who will be coming later, who helped to add a little bit of vibe to our pageant and to entertain our audience. A little bit earlier, I started my thank yous. I'm just going to take a few minutes to continue those. We want to say a special thank you to the special thank yous to Mrs. Tazia Briscoe-Daru, Miss Casey Ryan, Miss Joanna Richards of Phoenix Creations, Miss Teen, that's Miss Claricia Rodriguez Chambers, Miss Shanice Semper, Miss Janelle Weeks, Miss Tabiana Tewitt, Mrs. Janelle White Fernandez, Mr. Herman Cupid Francis, Mr. Leonard Wade Jr., Miss Claricia Wood, and Miss Makiba Halley. And of course, to our teachers and members of staff who have been helping behind the scenes, we want to say a special thank you as well. We're finalizing our props on stage for our second contestant. And we also want to remind you, I think they signaled there's still a few snack boxes available. So don't skip dinner. This can be your appetizer. The snack boxes are only $20, quite a bit of variety, so get yourself something to snack on as the entertainment continues. As we get things rolling backstage, I just want to take a moment to appreciate one other group of persons who's often forgotten. We've mentioned our sponsors and we've spoken about our girls, but behind the scenes, each young lady is chaperoned. And I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the life of pageantry, but the chaperones bear quite a bit of the pressure and preparation. So please put your hands together for the following chaperones. For contestant number 1, Miss Vannie Stewart. For contestant number 2, chaperone is Mrs. Norleen Mead. And for contestant number 3, Mrs. Nisa Lindsay and Tysia Rodney. Please make them know that we really appreciate the effort. These girls could not have been ready tonight without you, and to the parents who have been trying to cope and supporting from the sidelines, kudos to you and your families. I think I've gotten the signal. And so we proceed for our performing talent segment. Please help me welcome to do a dramatic presentation, Miss Fairness, Jeremiah Mead, our contestant number 2. Please give her a round of applause as she comes.
I look to you. I look.
Have you ever seen someone go missing? Not like missing a cell phone or a earring, I mean missing, like the earth just swallowed them whole. Amy was 8, just 8. She loved dolls, she loved mangoes, and she loved taking our puppy on walks every morning before school. That morning, Mama told her, Amy, don't talk to strangers, you hear? She said, yes, Mama, I ain't no baby, but she was. She was my baby sister. And I was supposed to be watching her, but I turned my head for 1 minute, just 1 minute, that's all it took. In the Caribbean, children go missing every single day. In Trinidad, Haiti, Barbados, Jamaica, and just the other day in Guyana and our neighboring country, Antigua. And we don't talk about it enough. We don't warn them enough. We let them go to a friend's house or just by a corner shop. And sometimes they don't come back. Children, if someone offers you sweets and you don't know them, run, kick, scream, make noise, because I wish Amy had done the same. Oh, I wish she did. Amy, if you're out there, please come home. Mama still sets your plates. I still go in your bedroom just hoping you'll be in there. Your duds are still under the couch. Let us protect our children. Let us speak before silence becomes their last lullaby. My name is Jeremiah Mead, and I speak for all those who never made it home.
I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you. I look to you. Hey. And when melodies are gone, and you I hear a song, I look to you. About to lose my breath. There's no more fighting left. Sinking to rise no more. Searching for that open door.
Check, check. A powerful message there being brought across through drama. Please put your hands together for Miss Jeremiah Mead, Miss Fairness, contestant number 2, bringing to light a big issue we're seeing across our region, bringing it home here to Montserrat. Talent with a message. I know that you have been more than satisfied with the quality of the show. And so for that, I ask you to put your hands together for the organizing team and staff. I scoured my list of thank yous, and I didn't see a very important name. So I'm going to highlight the effort and leadership of Mrs. Katrina Dawe on the execution of tonight's pageant. She is humble but deserving for a job very well done. Tonight, we will be crowning our first Miss Petite, Miss Cultural Pageant for 2025. And something tells me this will not be our last pageant. Hopefully, this will become an annual event. I'm wishing it into being. And I know that there are lots of talented youngsters who are here this evening, who are looking, who are feeling inspired. And so to the parents who have very talented children, look out for that tug next year when they come to you and they want to register. Encourage them, because it's a wonderful opportunity to showcase their talent and to build their confidence. So as we close out this segment, we welcome to the stage to do her performing talent our contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead. She will be doing a steel pan rendition. St. Augustine School began in 1875 out in the heart of Montserrat. Over the decades, it has withstood and risen above many trials, from the devastating Hurricane Hugo to the historic volcanic eruptions that reshaped our island. Today, we stand tall, proud, and united as we celebrate 150 years of excellence on the beautiful Emerald Isle of the Caribbean, Montserrat. This treasured land has given the world many icons, including one of our very own, the legendary Mighty Arrow. Now, sit back, relax, and witness the future rising stars of our island. I present to you contestant number 3, Renesmee Mead. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the performing talent segment. Please put your hands together for all of our contestants. As I said, it's a very good night not to be a judge. And so, just to do a quick recap, in case we have forgotten, because you know, time goes so quickly when you're having fun. We have concluded our introduction segment, which carried 30 points. We concluded our ambassadorial presentations, in which our contestants reflected on the history of our school, looking back 150 years at their teachers, principals, and the clubs and societies affiliated with the school. We have experienced the beauty of our girls in cultural expression wear, and we have just concluded our performing talent segment, which was the heaviest weighted segment of all the segments. So 4 segments down and just 1 more to go. I want you to make welcome our next side act or entertainment, one of our students. I believe she's in grade 6. Please put your hands together for Miss Denoa Benjamin to do a song rendition. Please make her welcome.
Mama said, you're a pretty girl. What's in your head? It doesn't matter. Brush your hair, fix your teeth. What you wear is all that matters. Just another stage, pageant the pain away. This time I'm gonna take the crown without falling down. But you can't see, it's the soul that needs a surgery. Blonde hair, flat chest, TV says bigger is better. South Beach, sugar free. Vogue says thinner is better. Just another stage, pageant the pain away. This time I'm gonna take the crown without falling down, down, down. Pretty heart, shine a light on whatever's worth. Perfection is a disease of a nation. Pretty hurts, pretty hurts. Pretty heart, shine a light on whatever's worth. Perfect something, but you can't fix what you can't see. It's the soul that needs when you're alone all by yourself. Fade away, the pain's inside and nobody feeds you from your body. It's my soul, the soul that needs surgery. Yeah. Bless this mountain tonight, gonna take you so far. Then you break when the fake facade leaves you in the dark. You left the shattered mirror and the shards of a beautiful past. Pretty heart, shine a light on whatever's worth. Perfection is a disease
the soul in when you're all alone all by yourself and you're lying in your bed. Reflection stares right into you. Are you happy with yourself? It's just a way to masquerade. The illusion has been shed. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with yourself? Yes.
Pretty Hurts. Thank you, Danoa, for doing that big song. For Beyonce fans, we know that song very well. And we want to say thank you and put your hands together for our contestants and for Miss Benjamin for that side entertainment act. We want to say a special thanks to our judges for the performing talent, Mr. Courtney Rodney, Ms. Sharice Allen, and Ms. Keola Green for a job well done. Their scores have been handed over to our adjudicators. And so we transition to our final segment this evening. Can we agree that we've been having a good time? I think the ladies have done an excellent job so far in keeping us entertained. And so we welcome back to the judges' table those who will be handling adjudication or judging for evening wear. We welcome back Mrs. Kristen Taylor-Hilton, Mrs. Sonika Lee, and Ms. Shanae Taylor-Lee, our judges for our evening wear segment. This evening, our best in evening wear has been allotted 40 points. Contestants may select any style or design of their choice. The dress should be age appropriate and should be in the color of their chosen pillar or the school colors, accompanied by a description which I will read. The 40 points are divided as follows. Impact, 10 points. The dress should evoke a reaction of approval or admiration. Again, audience, this is where you come in. The dress should render interest and excitement. So we need you for that impact part. So make sure you're paying attention and cued. We'll also be looking at poise and carriage, which carries 15 points. Contestants should wear the dress confidently. Walk should be smooth and elegant. The body should be held upright and erect, but not appear stiff or robotic. Movement should be graceful, that is inclusive of turns and stops. Poses should be appropriate, properly executed and varied, and contestants should exude grace and poise at all times. The final subcategory is suitability and fit for 15 points. Contestants' evening wear should fit properly and not be too tight or too loose. The dress should complement the contestant's body type. The color should complement the contestant's skin tone. And the selection of accessories, hairstyle, and makeup must complement the contestant and the dress. So that's our rubric for best in evening wear for a total of 40 points. I'm yet to tell you what our winner for our Miss Cultural Pageant this evening will walk away with. And we've spoken about the consolation prizes. Our winner this evening will win a trophy, $500 cash prize sponsored by Ramps Fix-It, 1 smartwatch and 1 pair of earbuds sponsored by the ICT department of the Ministry of Built, a gift voucher sponsored by the Montserrat Stationery Center, customized crochet handbag by J. Couture, $150 dining voucher sponsored by Alveston House, 3 hair maintenance services sponsored by TM Hair Braiding, a tween facial special sponsored by Oasis Spa, personalized gift sponsored by Idella's Designs, body care items sponsored by Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, a $50 cafe cash for Sage Cafe sponsored by Lavaden Fitness Gym, one handbag, and hair bows. So big prizes in store for our winner, and definitely something for each girl to take home. A note to our parents listening for next year, something to encourage you and encourage those who may want to participate. Just to remind you of who we are here to support this evening, we have 3 beautiful, brave, and talented young ladies. Our contestant number 1, under the character pillar of citizenship, Cassidy Wade, sponsored by Flo and chaperoned by Miss Vannie Stewart. Contestant number 2, character pillar, fairness, Miss Jemiah Mead, sponsored by St. Augustine School Alumni Association and chaperoned by Mrs. Noeline Mead. Contestant number 3, Renesmee Mead, character pillar, trustworthiness, sponsored by Tropic Feast Restaurant and chaperoned by Mrs. Nisa Lindsay and Tycee Rodney. Please put your hands together again for our girls and their teams for jobs very, very well done. We do have in store for you a few more pieces of entertainment as we transition out of the evening wear segment, so you can look forward to that. Some local performances and one act being done by one of our members of staff. And of course, the crowning moment will be handled by Miss Teen, Clarice Rodriguez Chambers, when the time for crowning comes. So lots in store as we seek to close. For our judges in the audience, you've heard your rubric. I know your eyes and pens will be sharp. And I hope everybody has been recording these moments, taking pictures, videos, sharing it on their social media, so that persons far and near can be part of tonight's pageant and be part of our memory. Again, tonight is just one of several activities or events happening for our 150th anniversary. We will be celebrating all throughout the year, so please stay tuned, and we look forward to having your support as this year of celebration continues. As we await the evening wear segment, Iva, I turn over to you for a bit of music. Without further ado, we welcome to the stage our contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship in evening wear. Please welcome Miss Cassidy Wade. Make her welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I know you haven't fallen asleep just yet.
Yeah, the voices in your head have got you. You don't really know how powerful you are.
In the quiet of the mist, starlit petals bloom, a Sharon Barton creation brought to life in layers of royal purples and soft shimmer.
Don't need to put on airs to make me care. You got that golden touch. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know you're scared, but you will. You are made of stardust. You're vast like the ocean. Yeah, the voices in your head have.
From within the shadows, contestant number 1, Cassidy Wade, steps into the spotlight, a proud ambassador of the pillar citizenship.
I smile to myself as I watch you.
The bodice of her gown is embroidered with delicate florals and adorned with gems. From the waist, a sculpted peplum flows effortlessly into soft layers of tulle, shaping a silhouette of sophistication. Silver and purple accessories beautifully complete the look. This creation brought to life in layers of royal purples and soft shimmer. Ladies and gentlemen, in this moment, Cassidy is the embodiment of what citizenship truly means. Calm, confident, full of heart. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1 in evening wear, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade.
You don't like it when I see right through you. Tell me what you're hiding. I love you just the same. Hey, love's made of lessons through all the hell and all the hallelujah. You don't need to worry. I'm not playing games. You don't need to trust it all. No, no. Don't need to put on airs to make me care. Yeah. You got that golden touch. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know you're scared, but you will. You are made of stardust. The universe inside, yeah. Every time that
Put your hands together for Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade, contestant number 1.
Stardust.
We promised you a show you could not forget.
Like stardust. Oh, oh.
We welcome to the stage now contestant number 2, Jemiah Mead in evening wear. Contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead.
You're vast like the ocean. Yeah, the voices in your head have got you. You don't really know how powerful you are. Always in motion. I smile to myself as I watch you.
Fairness, oh fairness, a virtue so rare, a jewel to cherish, a treasure to share. Behold splendor and grace at its finest, as Jemiah presents a ball gown entitled Mi Bella Dama. She is a true little lady at heart, beautifully illuminating the stage, golden ambient rays glistening with every turn. The two-pole shoulder gown features delicately beaded, iridescent V-shaped straps at both the front and back. The bodice of the gown is intricately designed with floral appliques, which are elegantly embellished with shimmering diamante and sequins. The corseted back perfectly cinches this gown, emphasizing Jemiah's petite waistline. It blossoms and blooms into abstract shapes. Soft tulle petals cascading into a full floor-length ball gown. The fullness is captivating. As she strides and her gown twinkles in the light, she is the true essence of sun-kissed. Absolutely breathtaking. Jemiah wears complimentary orange and gold floral earrings, necklace and cuff bracelets, and golden heels adorn her feet. Ladies and gentlemen, she's sweet, she's divine, she is Miss Belladama. Contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead.
I mean, I know you're scared, but are you aware? You are made of stardust. The universe inside, yeah. Every time that I
Contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead.
Stardust, luminous.
Our final contestant in evening wear. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make welcome Miss Trustworthiness, contestant number 3, Renesmee Mead.
You and I. You're vast like the ocean, yeah, the voices in your head have got you.
As we turn our attention to the stage, all eyes are on contestant number 3, radiating timeless charm and graceful sophistication, a true vision of royalty. She graces us in a stunning off-the-shoulder blue gown, delicately adorned with sparkling rhinestones across the bodice. The top shimmers with every movement, while layers of soft, flowing tulle cascade into a full skirt, gently accented with floral appliques. With each step, the dress captures the essence of a fairy tale princess, elegant, dreamy, and poised. Her look is beautifully complemented by silver, sparkling, low-heel sandals. Designed with an open toe and delicate ankle strap, these shoes add just the right touch of elevation. She wears a radiant crystal necklace, paired with dazzling drop earrings, bringing an added brilliance. Completing this regal ensemble are vintage-inspired silver hair clips, delicately embellished with pearls, rhinestones, and lace. These elegant accents add a final touch of charm, perfectly framing her hairstyle with sophistication and grace. Together, this look is a harmonious blend of innocence and elegance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and admiration that we present to you the enchanting contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead. And of course, we give you one more glance at our contestants in evening wear as they come back to do their final routine.
You're vast like the ocean, yet the voices in your head have got you. You don't really know how powerful you are.
Please make them welcome.
Always in motion, I smile to myself as I watch you. You don't need to win me over, I've been yours. You don't need to dress it up, no, no. Don't need to put on airs to make me care. You got that golden touch, oh, yeah. I mean, I know you're scared, but you will. You are made of stardust. The universe inside you. A straight up miracle. It's so incredible how you sometimes can forget you're brilliant, like stardust. Luminous. I don't want
Contestant number 1, Miss Cassidy Wade, Miss Citizenship. Contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead. Contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead. Presenting Best in Evening Wear. Put your hands together for our ladies. Contestant number 1, Miss Wade. Contestant number 2, Miss Jemiah Mead. And contestant number 3, Miss Renesmee Mead.
Stardust, luminous, like stardust. Oh, oh, luminous. Yeah, you and I.
All right, we want to say thank you to our judges for the evening wear segment. Please put your hands together for all our judges this evening for a job well done. So ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we have completed our main segment, our pageant. Our 3 contestants have executed beautifully, and I have to say that they have done a very good job this evening in representing themselves, their families, their school, and I want to spread it and say it to Montserrat as well. And so we've had a wonderful time. The judges have done their work. We leave it to our tabulators and statisticians to make sure our scores are just right. And as we close, I want to remind you of what's up for grabs. We have participation trophies for all 3 of our young ladies this evening. Our consolation prizes include $250 cash, sponsored by Ramps Fix-It, a smartwatch sponsored by the Information Communication Technology Department, that's the ICT department of the Ministry of Built, a pair of AirPods sponsored by that same department under the Ministry of Built, a gift voucher sponsored by the Montserrat Stationery Center, and one sponsored by Idela's Designs, $50 lunch voucher at Summer Breeze Restaurant, body care items sponsored by Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, $100 pedicure gift certificate sponsored by the Petty Bar, $50 cafe cash at Sage Cafe sponsored by Lava Den Fitness Gym, and handbags and hair bows. I know some of you might be hearing some of these businesses for the first time, but you can find most of them on socials. And we encourage you to support our sponsors and, throw support behind local business. Without them, we would not be able to reward our girls for such hard work this evening. To remind you, we have a special prize for whichever contestant wins the best ambassadorial presentation. They will receive a trophy and cash prize of $150 sponsored by Dunamis Products and Services. Our winner tonight walks away with $500 cash prize. And in this time, we appreciate the cash sponsorship. This gift is provided by Ramps Fix-It. They will receive a smartwatch and pair of earbuds sponsored by Ministry of Built, gift vouchers sponsored by Montserrat Stationery Center, customized crochet handbag by J. Couture, $150 dining experience at the Alveston House, 3 hair maintenance services sponsored by TM Hair Braiding, tween facial special sponsored by Oasis Spa, body care items sponsored by Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, and $50 cafe cash from Sage Cafe sponsored by Lava Den Fitness with hair bows and handbags. Again, we know that without our sponsors, tonight would simply not be possible. Sponsors and, of course, the audience, you have been wonderful. We appreciate your participation and your support for each of our contestants. We want to shout out our bronze sponsors, Victor's Montserrat Limited, St. Patrick's Cooperative Credit Union, the Alveston House, Summer Breeze Restaurant, the Montserrat Stationery Center, TM Hair Braiding, Idela's Designs, Oasis Spa, the Petty Bar, Al Beauty, Gems Exquisite Baskets and Gifts, Miss Joanna Richards of Phoenix Creations, Lava Den Fitness, CG United Insurance, and Flowers by Claudia. If you're still willing and interested, we do have a few snack boxes. You can wet your whistle, get something from the bar as we await our results, and a few more special entertainment pieces. Ivor, over to you for a bit of music.
the time to tell the world what is Montserrat Prime. So sit back, I tell you that all the products are made in Montserrat. Let me tell you, cause you don't know, it's produced in Montserrat Expo. Why they choose this extempo thing, I hope the whole community can sing. Ba-do-ba-die, ba-do-ba-die, oh-ba-die, ba-ba.
This is my message, so heed the call. Calabash and Prime is festival.
Prepare and bring plenty money. Come buy your oils, wine and even honey.
Arts and crafts with some baked goods. Chairs, beds, coffins, all type of woods.
Vegetables, nutmeg and spice. I tell you, all the gifts that Prime nice.
You are listening, so now you know this event will develop and grow.
Look how these vendors spend their good time creating products to sell at Prime.
Determination and hard work too. They toil and sweat to make them for you.
To make me tell you one more time, the only place for you to be is at Prime.
So me sing again.
I me say angels walk with me, cause we can't trust no shadow we inna the dark.
Inna the dark.
Watch out and light up.
Light up.
Inna the dark we a talk. Angels walk with me, cause me not trust no shadow we inna the dark.
Inna the dark.
Yeah, light up.
Light up.
Inna the dark, watch out. No times me talk to Father God, but not even once me get an answer. But sometimes me feel like me a monster, cause every day is a different type of anger. Me no hold the faith, but me have to hold it longer. For sure my mother say, yeah, she raised a strong man. Me have to reach and give you everything me ever want. Me aim enough for reach and turn me back and not. For the enemies, them me got prefer me lose. Tell them me have something for prove.
Something for prove.
The young youth and me dep on the move. Why you think them girl like me, cause she love off my groove. And I text me, tell me, say me look cute na my suit.
Cute na my suit.
I never lie that, I just the truth.
I just the truth.
Me and Divya feel live good. Siblings too, and all my family feel. Because angels walk with me, cause me not trust no shadow we inna the dark.
Inna the dark.
Yeah, a light up.
Light up.
Inna the dark we got up. And me say angels walk with me, cause me not trust no shadow we inna the dark.
Inna the dark.
Yeah, a night up.
Light up.
Inna the dark we got.
As I get to youth, mommy told me I was chosen. Chosen for greatness, all when times hard and it feel rough like ocean.
What me do?
Stay by myself cause nobody never real, so you know say me heart can't open.
Yeah.
Better you lock me in a deep freeze to hold me heart it cold and frozen.
I mean say frozen.
So me deep and trust the black Air Force, deep and watch them fit like 12 a.m. hot black pitch deep and touch the light to hold me can switch pan the dark step cause all are we for rich one. Feel like a boy we try and if he talks just know we nah go.
What?
So please don't turn yourself in a way.
Let me see you wave your hand.
I me say angels walk with me, cause we not trust no shadow we
inna the dark.
Inna the dark.
Wave lights up.
Lights up.
Inna the dark we got up.
I me say
angels walk with me, cause me not trust no shadow we inna the dark.
Inna the dark.
Yeah, lights up.
Lights up.
Inna the dark we got up. Are you ready for get jumping now? Well, me never see nobody jump and sit down.
Yeah.
Selector, let me go.
Little boy, how we looking?
Are you sure you're ready?
You ready?
Yo, Divi.
I realize people don't watch my style now, no?
Straight.
Me never sing man sing. Smooth operator or something.
Miss Gibby.
Them just watch me.
Soca style.
Are you ready for this one, you know?
You kick it up. Jump.
Nosy neighbor. Yo. Them watch me. Yo. Them watch me. Yo. I have a nosy neighbor. Yo. Them watch me. Yo. a watch me.
Me gonna work.
Them a watch me.
Papi, let me get the palmy.
Yo, me gonna bang.
Yeah.
And that alone.
What?
Make them know.
Them can't stop way.
Yo, oh, them can't stop way.
In TV shows, link me up in big up Pila Sang.
Pila Sang.
You hear about the next man.
The next man.
We don't record it. Oh really? The official track.
So bad.
Tell me what's running. Yo, in a carnival. We just want wipe on a girl.
She wipe on the beat.
She wipe on the song.
Take time.
Wipe on the
In a carnival.
Yo.
You know say a jam, we a jam. Like we are animal. I mean now what you come in, what no me neighbor. Yo, them a watch me. Yo, them a watch me. Yo, I have a nosy neighbor. Yo, them a watch me. Yo, them a tap me. Yo, but them can't stop me. Me left me house. Me gonna shop. Them a watch me. Me gonna work.
Them a watch me.
Them want to know me gonna pay me. Yo, me gonna bank.
Them a watch me.
And that alone.
Them a chat me.
Make them know.
Them can't stop me. Them can't stop me.
Everything. Me can't do nothing and me hard in a pace. He come in like me nah have no privacy. Cause every day the nosy neighbor a watch me and a chat me. One time me have gyal link me steady. One name and one name Shelly. Nosy neighbor carry me name too Shelly. I tell she and I come me a steady. Cause she a carry belly and me not tell me you them in a cemetery. That's a news so me carry not news. Nosy neighbor talk what out me like. Nosy neighbor. Yo, them a watch me. Yo, them a watch me. Yo, I have a nosy neighbor. Yo, them a watch me. Yo, them a chat me. Yo, but them can't stop me. Me left me house. Me gonna work.
Them a watch me.
Me gonna. Them a watch me.
Papi, let me get the palmy.
Yo, me gonna bang.
Them a watch me.
And let alone.
Them a chat me.
Make them know.
Them can't stop me.
Yo,
But them can't stop me. Run to the left, mash up the place.
run to the right, mash up the place. Run to the back, mash up the place. Guess what? Jam it on the stage. Run to the left, mash up the place. Run to the right, mash up the place. Run to the left,
Mash up the place.
guess what?
Jam it on. Happy
Woman see me and say, LT, me have a couple questions me want you answer for me.
You see this big body.
Tell me,
Can you manage it?
me tell her, say,
Bring it on it and make you see.
by the free money, you have to
Bring your whole family. Bring your sister and my mate. Bring your auntie and your niece. I'll bring in you and say. And now I ain't up the way.
I know, say, from me got team around me, man, be here. Yeah, hey, it's carnival time again. Every girl just come down and walk up with your friend. Bend your back and turn around up and tap your head.
Back up your head.
Cause your body good and it every day. We no come here with no feelings.
Good night.
Good night, good night.
Good night. Good night. Thanks for having us. Bye-bye.
Put your hands together for DV and LT, ladies and gentlemen. I see the young folks had a good time. They got moving and they got active. So definitely a shout out to the guys. Thank you so much for coming and performing. Definitely enjoyed that performance. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me what we've been waiting for. I haven't even opened it so that we will open it together. But before we do that, I know we're going to be getting out our prizes and trophies, etc. I'm going to do my final thank yous to our judges this evening, Mrs. Fiona Alexander Smith, Miss Paulisa Reiner, Miss Keola Green, Mrs. Kristen Taylor Hilton, Mrs. Sonika Lee, Miss Shanae Taylor Lee, Mr. Courtney Rodney, Miss Sharice Allen. A huge thank you to you for a job well done. You had a tough job because our ladies are so talented and perform so well, but kudos to you, and we have to show our appreciation. We cruise over to our final set of thank yous to our silver sponsors, the Montserrat Building Society, Ministry of Building, Utilities, Infrastructure, Labor, Transportation, and Ecclesiastical Affairs, ICT Department, M&I Networks, J Couture, Dunamis Products and Services, M&I Networks, and the Honorable John P. Osborne. We say thank you. To our title sponsors this evening, Flow, Tropic Feast Restaurant, the St. Augustine School Alumni Association, Bank of Montserrat Limited, Ramps Fix It, the Montserrat Arts Council, and the St. Augustine Primary School. Again, a huge thank you. There are persons involved outside of our sponsors who helped to make tonight's pageant and program go as smooth as it has. And so we say thank you to Philomagic Media, Mr. Ivor Greenaway, ITech Montserrat, and his team for sound and lighting, Mr. Pico Williams and team, Ms. Nicole Dubry, Mr. Calvin Lewis, the management and staff of the Montserrat Cultural Center, ID Montserrat, Castles Designs, Rock Prince, Father Fidelis, the St. Augustine Steel Orchestra, the St. Augustine School Dancers, Mr. Elias Chambers, Miss Denua Benjamin, Miss Atalia Williams, Miss Anna Johnson, Miss Jody John Baptist, Mrs. Wanis Passad, Miss Shanika Allen, Mrs. Tazia Briscoe Daru, Miss Casey Ryan, Miss Joanna Richards of Phoenix Creations, Miss Teen, Miss Clarice Rodriguez Chambers, Miss Shanice Semper, Miss Janelle Weeks, Miss Tabiana Tewitt, Mrs. Janelle White Fernandez, Mr. Herman Cupid Francis, Mr. Leonard Wade Jr., Miss Clarice Yearwood, and Miss Makiba Halley. And from Mrs. Katrina Dawe, our executive producer, and myself as host, thank you to all those who assisted. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our principal, Miss Audrey Jean-Baptiste, who will assist with our prize giving, as well as Miss Teen, who should be standing by. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to put your hands together as we welcome our contestants to be serenaded with a bit of music. So put your hands together as we cue the music and introduce to you our 3 contestants for Miss Petite Cultural Pageant, St. Augustine 150th Anniversary 2025. Welcoming to the stage, contestant number 1, Cassidy Wade, Miss Citizenship. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. These ladies have done an excellent job. Miss Wade as Miss Citizenship, contestant number 1. We welcome next contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead. And finally, we welcome to the stage contestant number 3, Miss Trustworthiness, Renesmee Mead. And they will be receiving their corsages now. Take your pictures, take your videos, capture this moment as our beautiful contestants stand in wait for who will be crowned Miss St. Augustine School Petite 2025. So each young lady will receive a corsage in their matching character counts pillar color. So Miss Citizenship in purple, Miss Fairness in orange, and Miss Trustworthiness in royal blue. And we have a young man doing the honors. Would you agree that the ladies have done an excellent job this evening? Please put your hands together. Young ladies, you have represented your school and yourselves very well. At this time, we'll have participation trophies being distributed by our principal, Miss Audris Jean-Baptiste, to each of our contestants this evening. And we love to congratulate them, their sponsors, their chaperones, parents and family who have worked so hard on a job very well done. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the time that we've been waiting for, and now we open our envelope, sealed and handed over by our team. Your guess is as good as mine. And so, for our first segment, the introductory segment, introductory speech, the winner of this segment with a total of 66.5 out of 90 points is contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. To Best in School Ambassadorial Presentation. This contestant amassed a total of 129 of the 150 points. Please put your hands together for Miss Citizenship, contestant number 1, Cassidy Wade. And we have a representative from Dunamis Products and Services who has sponsored the prize of $150, represented by Miss Stanley Williams, handing over the prize for this segment. For Best in Cultural Expressive Wear, with a total of 95 out of 120 points, Best in Cultural Expressive Wear goes to Miss Cassidy Wade, contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship. For Best in Performing Talent, 175 out of 195. Miss Trustworthiness, contestant number 3, Renez Mimi. And Best in Evening Wear, which was our final segment. The winner of this segment amassed 101 of the 120 points allotted. Contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the positions. Our second runner-up this evening, with a total of 519.5 points. And we will invite Miss Teen to do these. We'll ask for the chair to be brought out. Yes. And some help in moving the table across. So we'll bring out the chair and we'll have the table moved as we invite Miss Teen to get in position to crown our Miss Petite cultural pageant. Ready? And so we prepare to announce our second runner-up this evening with a total of 519.5 points. Our second runner-up, Miss Trustworthiness, Renez Memid. Please put your hands together for her. I will have you know, listen carefully, that our first runner-up and winner are separated by a very small margin. Our first runner-up has received a total of 536.5 points. Our Miss Petite cultural winner has amassed a total of 537 points. I can only announce what I have. I opened the envelope with you at the same time. And so, I announce now our first runner-up with a total of 536.5 out of 675 points. Contestant number 1, Miss Citizenship, Cassidy Wade. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to stand as we crown and applaud Miss St. Augustine School Petite winner, contestant number 2, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead, with 537 points. Please take your minutes. We invite you to step forward and take your seat as Miss Teen will come forward to place your crown. Our winner this evening, Miss Fairness, Jemiah Mead. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been an exceptional audience. We pray that you travel well and safely, that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We say thank you to our families, to our sponsors, to our chaperones. Ladies, you have done a job so well that our crowd could not be more pleased. Put your hands together again one more time for our beautiful contestants for a job very well done. I sign off from the hostess desk, wishing you all the best and a happy evening. We invite all the contestants to step forward to take a group picture so that we can capture the moment with your trophies. You can step right and left of Miss Mead as we take our final shots. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a great audience. Take all the pictures, share them all over, and have a great evening. Smile. You've done a fantastic job. For those of you looking to join us for our final graduation mass tomorrow, we will be at the Lookout Church from 9:15 for our graduation mass for those who will be graduating this week. So please come and support our graduates, our grade 6 students, and to all of you, have an awesome evening.
Well, I know it's that time to tell the world what is Munster Prime. So sit back, I tell you that all the products are made in Montserrat. Let me tell you, cause you don't know, it's produced in Montserrat Expo. Why they choose this extempo thing? I hope the whole committee can see. This is my message, so heed the call. Calabash and Prime is festival.
Prepare and bring plenty money. Come buy your oils, wine and even honey.
Arts and crafts with some baked goods. Chairs, beds, covers, all type of woods.
Vegetables, nutmeg and spice, I tell you, all the gifts at Prime Nice.
You are listening, so now you know this event will develop and grow.
Look how these vendors spend their good time creating products to sell at Prime.
Determination and hard work too. They toil and sweat to make them for you.
To make me tell you one more time, the only place for you to be is at Prime.